Hello everyone, welcome back once again to this online class. We were discussing about manufacturing industries in India. In the previous video we discussed about textile industry. In this video we shall discuss about sugar industry. So there are some factors responsible for location of sugar industry in India. The factors which is responsible for setting off an industry in India. The first of all, the availability of raw material. So, the production of sugar cane, which serves as the main raw material, is the first factor that is necessary for setting off an sugar industry. The second is that sugarcane is heavy, perishable raw material, and it has to be crushed within 24 hours. Otherwise, what happens? The sucrose content is reduced. So, the industries must be set up close by area, and the sugarcane is heavy. It is difficult to transport from one place to other place. So, it must be take into regard that it must be located nearby area within the radius of 25 kilometer or 30 kilometer. Within 24 hours after cutting the sugar cane, that has to be reached to the industry and should be processed. The third point is that the industries should be located in the vicinity of sugarcane growing areas, especially within radius of 25 kilometer. The vicinity of sugarcane growing area means it should be nearby area. Vicinity means nearby area. The industries must be located. So, it needs fresh sugarcane. Otherwise, what happens? If it delays or if it takes more time, the sucrose of the sugarcane gets reduced. Then fourth point is that it cannot be easily transported over the long distance. So, the cost of sugarcane goes high. So, keeping in mind in those conditions, it must be close to the industries. Then, next point is that the 50% of cost of production is accounted by sugarcane alone. So, normally 100 tons of sugarcane to produce 12 tons of sugar. In 100 tons of sugarcane, 12 tons of sugar is produced. So, 50% of production is accounted of sugarcane alone. Then, if the sugarcane is more than 25 kilometer away from the sugarcane producing area, the jaggery is produced from the sugarcane juice or good is produced if the field, sugarcane field is more than 25 kilometer of the sugar industry. So, these are the few factors responsible for location of or setting of sugarcane industry or sugar industries. First of all, the raw material should be available in a close by area. It should be within the radius of 25 kilometers, so that within 24 hours the sugarcane should reach the sugar industry and it must be processed. And then if it is delayed, the sucrose of the sugarcane reduces. So, keeping in mind those are the factors required for the location of setting of sugarcane industry. Then we have products and byproducts of sugar industry. What are the products and byproducts? In products, there are three types of sugar. First one is good or jaggery, that is by boiling sugarcane juice, jaggery is made, the rounded shape of a bit yellow brown, that is there. Khansari is made by the old age method of separating molasses from sucrose. So, khansari is another product of sugarcane. Then white sugar. Sugar that is available in the market is produced by sugar factories, that is in white in color. So it is known as white sugar. The byproducts of sugarcane, molasses. It is a viscous product resulting from refining sugarcane or sugar beets. So it is not the same as jaggery or gourd. Molasses is refined from jaggery and it is processed. So the sweetness of jaggery and molasses will be different. Alright. It is a thick, dark brown liquid that is produced during the process of making sugar. It is used for cooking, it is used for manufacturing fertilizer, DDT, power alcohol, synthetic rubber, plastic, rum, chemicals and cattle feed. So molasses byproduct is used for many purposes. Mainly it is thick, dark brown liquid. Then we have bagasse, the residue of sugarcane. After the sucrose is taken out or juice of the sugar is taken out, the stem that remains, the residue that remains is known as bagasse. It is a dry fibrous residue remaining after the extraction of juice from the crushed stalks of sugarcane. So it serves as a raw material for paper industry and used for making cardboard. Mainly the bagasse is used for making paper and it is raw material for paper industry and making cardboard. Press mud. Press mud is mainly the residue of the sugarcane, that is like bagasse and press mud. Press mud is mainly used for manure or composting, or there are other products that is used for this process. So it is the residue of the filtration of sugarcane juice. From sugarcane juice, it is the residue of that filtering. Right. It is collected at the bottom of the juice of which contains insoluble salts and the bagasse. So it is mainly used for wax, shoe polish and carbon paper. It is rich in potassium, sodium, phosphorus and organic in matter. Then again, pressed mud is a base material for producing bio-earth, which is done by composting. So there are problems faced by sugar industry. There are problems faced by sugar industry. The first one is low and irregular supply of raw material. So the supply of raw material is very low and irregular. Due to that reason, the sugar industry suffers. When you compare with other parts of the world, the raw material that is available, sugarcane that is available, the supply is irregular and very low. So that is one of the problem that is faced in India by sugar industry. The second point is that fluctuation in outcome of sugarcane. Same amount of the production is not that every year, it may fluctuate, right? Because if the monsoon is arriving on time, it is good for the sugarcane. If the monsoon is arriving late, it is bit disadvantages of sugarcane. That means because of the erratic nature of monsoon, the fluctuation in the outcome of sugarcane is there or it suffers. Then we have short crushing season. The crushing season is very short. Being a seasonal crop, the crushing season varies from 4 months to 7 months. So 4 months to 7 months only the employees or workers are there. Rest of the months they are unemployed. So due to this reason, the workers also remain idle for years, period of the remaining year, and they face financial problems and owners of the mills also go in loss. So because of that, is a big problem for the short crushing season. Then we have small and uneconomic size of sugar mills. The industries or factories that is set up in India are small in size, and capacity of that production is very small, that is 1000 to 15,000 tons per day is produced. 1000 to 15,000 tons per day is produced. So that is small and uneconomic size of sugar mills as compared to the rest of the world. Next point is old and obsolete machinery. The machines, the factories, the processing, manufacturing factories is old, very old. Most of the machines in sugar canes, sugar mills, particularly in Uttar Pradesh and Bihar, is old and obsolete. So that needs to change, or they need complete rehabilitation. The change of modern techniques should be used for production of better quality of sugar. Then the next point is imbalanced distribution of sugar mills. So more than half of the mills are located in Uttar Pradesh and Maharashtra, and 60% of production comes from these two states, Maharashtra and Uttar Pradesh. But the distribution of mills and the imbalanced distribution of mills are very less in other parts of the states. We have next one is non-use of byproducts, like the major outcome of sugarcane is jaggery and sugar, white sugar, but the byproducts like molasses, bagasse, press mud is not done properly. It is left waste. So that is one of the problem faced by the sugar industry. You see, generally the byproducts which can be useful are not utilized properly, and that go waste. All right. So sugar industries are mainly concentrated in Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, Haryana and Punjab in north, mainly it is covering in the Ganga plain, and in south they are concentrated in Maharashtra, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh and Telangana. So remember the states which are in the North India and which are in South India. In North India, Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, Haryana, Punjab, and in South India it is Maharashtra, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh and Telangana. There is difference between the production of sugar cane, or difference between the sugar industries in northern parts of India and peninsular India, North India and South India. There are few conditions why the demand of South India sugar is more. First of all, tapering shape of peninsular India. That means it is surrounded with water, three sides, that is Arabian Sea, Indian Ocean and Bay of Bengal. So tapering shape. So tropical climate which is ideal for growing sugarcane. The South India experiences tropical climate below the Tropic of Cancer, that is tropical climate, which is ideal for the growth of sugarcane, and moreover the presence of black soil. Black soil, in black soil the sugar grows very well. Higher temperature, good amount of rainfall or irrigation and frost free. They don't experience extreme type of climate. That means winter season is not there as well, moderate climate is there. So that is good for the growth of sugarcane. Best suited geographical conditions which give higher yield per unit as compared to the North India. So in South India, because of these conditions, these reasons like tropical climate, black soil, high temperature, good amount of rainfall, irrigations and frost-free conditions give high yield in South India when compared with North India. Then the next one is the sucrose content is higher in the tropical variety of sugarcane in the south. So the sucrose content, the sweetness of the sugarcane, the juice that is extracted from the sugarcane is more higher as compared to north. the crushing season is longer in the south than in the north. For example, in North India, the crushing season is 4 months. That is from November to February. Whereas in south, it is 7 to 8 months, which is from October and continues till May. So that is the difference. In North India, it is only 4 months, but in South India, it is 7 to 8 months. The crushing season is there. So that is how the difference is there. Next is cooperative sugar mills. The sugar mills are well and better managed in the south than in north. They are responsible, well managed, and production also is high. In south, most of the mills are new and hence are equipped with modern machinery. As we discussed earlier, most of the sugar industry that is located in Bihar and Uttar Pradesh, they are old and obsolete machineries are using it. They need to replace them. But in terms of South India, they are new and equipped with modern machinery. So the sugarcane obviously will be processed well within short period of time. Thank you for watching this video so patiently. Any doubt, any queries is there, please do ask in WhatsApp, and hope you would understand this. So remember that we need to study in manufacturing industries, two industry, that is cotton textile and sugar industry. The silk industry is not there. In the next video, we shall discuss about the manufacturing industries in India, mineral based. We discussed about the agro based. So the next video we shall discuss about mineral based, that is mainly Tata Steel Company, and next some of the portions are also removed that I will tell you in the next video. Thank you so much. I remain.